Now, for those of you who follow along know that I primarily model the Pennsylvania Railroad. So modeling the New York Central is kind of contradictory, considering the two railroads were competitors to each other for many, many years, up until the Penn Central merger and eventually the Penn Central bankruptcy. But being that I live in New York, I actually live along the old New York Central lines that run out of Grand Central Terminal, including the Hudson Line, the Harlem Line, the old Putnam Division, which has now been converted into a hiking and biking trail, and the New Haven line, which runs out of Grand Central up to New Haven, Connecticut. So given the history and given where I live, and I've ridden that train on both the Hudson and the Harlem line into New York City for many years for work, I thought it was time to actually jump into it and actually model the New York Central on the Kisco Falls Railroad. One of the other reasons why I kind of held off was that my dad is a avid modeler of the New York Central in HO, and he has a very large layout in his basement where he models all New York Central and nothing else. So for many years, we kind of had a little competition going where he was New York Central, I was Pennsylvania. But given that I've been living on, here all my life, I've taken the train to New York City into Grand Central on the old New York Central lines. I think it's time that we've expanded the New York Central lineage here on the Kisco Falls Railroad. So we're going to go in, we're going to take a closer look in a minute. We'll run around the layout, we'll listen to some of the sounds, which are fantastic. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. And let me know what else you want to see. I'm kind of looking for more ideas. You want to see a layout tour, scenery design, storage, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see from this layout. I know a lot of people leave a lot of great comments about the scenery and the lighting and the amount that I have packed into this small 4x9 layout. So I really appreciate you guys watching. So let's go in, take a closer look at this engine, then we'll run around the layout. So here we come in for a closer look at this exquisite LionMaster model. One of my biggest complaints with it is not about this model, but its lack of use. Lionel just recently re-released their Lion Chief Plus 2.0 Hudsons. Unfortunately, they didn't use this mold. They used the baby Hudson as opposed to this LionMaster mold, which is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of disappointing that Lionel didn't use this going forward, because they have reintroduced the LionMaster line. They have the LionMaster SD70, SD80, the cab forwards, the big boys. So they brought back the LionMaster line in the last couple of catalogs, but didn't utilize this beautiful and fantastic mold for the re-release of the Lion Chief 2.0 Hudsons, which is a little disappointing. But this particular model is actually fantastic. It's really highly detailed. It looks great. It sounds great. For its age, it runs beautifully smooth. It's a fantastic engine. So we have cab light here, painted crew figures. We have numbering under the cab window, some legible text over here, 464 configuration, really nice spoked drive wheels, drive rod assembly on the side. We have a dynamo back here, whistle, some pop-off valves, sand dome, moving bell. Doesn't do anything, but it does swing. On the front here, we have some marker lights up above, which I know these marker lights are not prototypical, but I really like them. I think they add a bit of pop to the front of the engine. I always love the green marker lights on a steam engine. I really think it gives it a lot of life when it comes down the track. It's really, really nice to see. Headlamp up here, up front with lighted engine numbers on the sides. And then up front here, we also have a New York Central plate, which I'll show you in a second. So up here we have the classic New York Central plate on front, and we have right here with the engine number. Again, the headlamp and the green marker lights, which I think look great. We have some additional detailing here in the cow catcher, molded in coupler, handrails and steps and all the usual stuff up front. But I think it looks like it's a really great engine. I really Really impressed with the detail in this, and I wish Lionel would use this mold again. So hopefully, if Lionel is watching or listening, Ryan and Dave, break this mold out and use it again. So again, just another look at the engine for everybody, just taking the detail. It's really nice. Also, too, you have legible builder plates here on the side of the engine. I think they're on the other side as well. You do have a wireless tether down here. It's the old school TMCC style, but it works just fine. The gap isn't terrible, but it is designed for 031. So, but when it's coming down the track, you don't even notice. So let's fire it up. Let's take a listen to the sounds, which again are fantastic. The whistle on this thing is probably one of the best whistles I've heard on a steam engine, and it's probably the best whistle on any steam engine in my entire fleet. So let's go and listen to it, and we'll run around the layout, and hope you guys enjoy. Thanks again for stopping by and for watching the video.
Central 5418, please stand by. Central 5418, you are clear outbound. Central 5418, please stand by.
So guys, that wraps up this review. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss new content. And again, leave a comment down there what you'd like to see next on the Kisco Falls Railroad. My name is Mike. This is the Kisco Falls Railroad, and happy railroading.